Greetings, I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of Jaeger-LeCoultre. Today, I'll be your guide to the Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Tribute Duo. You can see this dual-time Reverso and the entire collection of contemporary Jaeger-LeCoultre models on our website, govbergwatches.com. The story of this watch starts with a high-polished stainless steel double deployant clasp with inset Jaeger-LeCoultre logo marquee. The advantage of the deployant is that once buckled to the opposite side of the strap, it creates a continuous loop such that the watch can't accidentally drop off the wrist while being donned or removed. It's paired with a traditional dress watch, alligator leather strap, in this case a dark navy blue with a monotone stitch and rectangular scale. It's matched on its underside by a soft calfskin leather for supless against the skin. As with all Reversos, the junction of the strap and case is very close coupled. Because the strap is set within the lugs, it's a very integrated aesthetic, showing no daylight between the flank of the case and the end of the strap, creating the look of one continuous sweep of luxury across the wrist, extremely art deco in its aesthetic and sensibility. As is the case, featuring classical elements such as the tapered conical lugs, the strong contrast of the triple girdrons running horizontally against the thrusting vertical rectilinear shape of the Reverso case itself, and of course the case retains a close tie to the golden section, one of the perennial features of the Reverso that inherently ingratiates it with connoisseurs of aesthetics. The golden section, a more or less mathematically fixed ratio of height to width, creates a timeless appeal and beauty in this watch, which features a lug-to-lug measurement of 42.9 millimeters and a span across the case of 25.5 millimeters. It's also remarkably thin for a revolving case dual-time complication at only 9.2 millimeters thick. Significantly, the watch features a high-contrast combination of rich cobalt blue elements on top of a grained silver dial. The silver dial has a rich grain to it. It's neither satin nor matte, but has a texture and a character and a reflective quality in light that is all its own. All of the indices are beautifully blued for high contrast against that silver backdrop, and the watch features vintage evocative Dauphine hands at center with a circular sub-seconds track to provide deliberate contrast and juxtaposition against the rectilinear proportions of the case and dial. Within the carriage of the watch, Jaeger-LeCoultre has installed an engraved silver sunray or rayon motif. Extremely art deco in fashion, it reminds us that the Reverso, above all, is a product of the early 1930s and the machine age of art deco art. On the reverse side, the watch features a Clou de Paris guilloche cut second time zone, effectively your reference time zone, featuring railroad track style minutes outboard of applied and polished hour indices. The watch, as with its dial, features Dauphine hands for maximum visibility and vintage evocative aesthetic, but with the nuance of a night-day 24-hour indicator at 6 o'clock. Because this is the reference dial, it provides distinction so you know whether you're looking at, for instance, 12:15 a.m. or 12:15 p.m. Within the case, Jaeger-LeCoultre graces this watch with a caliber 854A/2 manual winding, in-house movement, 160 parts, 19 joules. It beats away at 21,600 vibrations per hour. It features a 42-hour power reserve and a unique dual-time function, such that the watch no longer features a case side dimple or a pusher corrector, but rather a trigger hidden within the cage, such that when the watch is closed, its profile is seamless with no dimple or adjuster, and yet, for easy reference, simply sliding the switch will jump the reference time in 1 hour increments. You can see this Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Tribute Duo and the entire Jaeger-LeCoultre model line on our website, govbergwatches.com.